Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Miami Heat. So the Rockets win the tip. Here's the starting group for Houston. Filling out the wings, it's Harden and Ariza. Anderson is down low with Capella, and it's Paul in at point guard. Now, here's Ariza. Harden's shot is good.
Beautiful stroke on the three ball there. Harden is a lights-out shooter from behind the arc.
Hardaway with it. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. Pocket 6. Marley kicks to Mourning, shoots over Capella. They grab their own miss and finished off by Brown.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary. A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there.
It's Harden with the drive, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
It's his first trip to the line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The first one falls.
And James Harden is clearly an MVP caliber talent. No doubt about that. A triple-double threat who really is a stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Harden hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here's Miami. Over in the corner, Brown. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 5. Ariza outside, fires from deep, and James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 8 points.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Here's Hardaway. Mourning a screen on Harden. Here's Marley. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Paul dishes to Capella. Harden outside. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Mashburn. Here's Mourning, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And every season, Capella has improved as a shot blocker. Timing, awareness, recognition. He's really good at erasing shot attempts.
Here's Paul. Screened by Capella. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now here's Brown. It doesn't go for him.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Now, Ariza. Tim Hardaway missing on the three. Ariza passes to Paul. Back to Ariza. And Anderson has it in the corner. Misses the three. The Heat trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Ariza, right side. Back to Paul. And Anderson kicks to Ariza. Screen by Capella. Capella sets a screen for Ariza. Harden outside. Anderson wide open. Capella. And no good. And Miami the other way now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the Heat's head coach. He said we've been playing some of our best offense of late. Not many mistakes. Guys are spacing the floor, setting solid screens, moving the ball. I really can't ask much more from them on that end. Kevin, obviously, he wants that to continue tonight.
David, thank you. Sounds like shooting is what he's concerned with most early on.
Yeah, they're looking for a controlled, patient offense today, and the key to that will be shot selection.
And, you know, if that's where they're focused on effective shooting, they'd be really smart to get it inside as much as possible. Get those high-quality looks in the paint area. Here's
Ariza. After Tim Hardaway's bucket, Ariza, the shot that time, not on target. Mourning with some nice D. Here's Mashburn. Ariza covering. Mashburn, the pass to Hardaway. Pulls it from the elbow. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Paul dishes to Ariza. There's a good screen. Screen by Capella. Off the screen. The Rockets with another miss. Miami trailing. Hardaway kicks to Marley. Over Harden. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Boy, the floor awareness of Chris Paul. Gotta respect that. I mean, whenever one of his guys is open, he's getting the ball to him quickly and on time.
Now here's Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway has got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Paul. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The dish to Harden. Over Mashburn. James Harden again.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
Hardaway kicks to Mourning. Shoots over Capella. Mourning can't make it work.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range. Extended out nicely and definitely bothered the shot. Love that aggressive mentality, constantly looking to put the ball in the basket.
Pass to Marley. The screen from Brown. 6 feet out. And that one's good by Marley. Marley's got his second bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
It's Harden with the drive. Capella, the pass to Harden. Deep 2 from Anderson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Mourning's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Hardaway. And the 3 ball is good. And it's now only a 1-point Rocket lead.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Harden dishes to Paul. Feeds it to Ariza. Screen by Capella. Now here's Ariza. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And, Kevin, they need this timeout. He's flat out owning them right now. Can't miss.
Teams changing it up here. Here's Crotty, defended by Paul. Crotty, the pass to Mourning. Here's Haskins. Mourning a screen on Gordon. Clock at 6. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Nene outside. Out to the wing. That's a 2 from Paul. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Man, he's so aggressive offensively. I like his assertiveness. CP3 not taking 1 second extra to pull the trigger once he gets the pass.
Now here is Mourning. Here's Mashburn. Here's Crotty. Off target from 3-point range. Paul outside. Taken away. And they're moving it up. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Here's Mourning. Good work there as it goes.
Much love goes his way. I mean, he refused to give up on the glass. Nice to see him rewarded because of his hustle.
Paul kicks to Gordon. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. From 13, Haskins with the rebound.
When he's got that kind of position, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
Pass to Crotty. Heat moving the ball around. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
What's up?
And that one misses. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Paul outside. Kicks to Mba Amute. And it's denied. Here's Haskins. Over to the left wing. Mourning with the screen. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Haskins, defended by Paul. Offensive rebound, Mourning. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Morning's got 6 points. From deep three-point range, and again, Chris Paul for three. Paul's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets. James Harden getting it done for Houston. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
The Heat trail by 4. So on the floor for Houston, Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Luke Mbah-a-Moute out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Nene in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Mourning. Askins, no good. Paul left side. Goes back up. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Askins.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Rockets leading by 4. And here is Paul. Outside Gordon. Screen by Mbah-a-Moute. Outside Gordon. Over to the wing, launches it, and another 3 for Houston.
Good to see Gordon being unselfish. Excellent floor awareness and great at finding his guys in their spots.
There's the feed to Mourning. Over Nene. Mourning can't make it work. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Paul left side. He feeds it to Mbah-a-Moute. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Inside. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket for Mourning. Mourning's got 8. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Paul kicks to Nene. Here's Tucker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bowen the pass to Askins. Here's Bowen, guarded by Tucker. Here's Askins. Here's Mourning. He's off on that one, and it's Houston the other way.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
They set the pick. Screen by Mbah-a-Moute. Tucker. He used that pick to get in close. Tucker's got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
And though lacking some height, Kevin, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Here's Mashburn. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Bowen, good.
No excuse for that kind of defense. I'm positive they're upset about that.
Paul dishes to Tucker. He kicks it to Gordon. Screen by Baamute. A floater. Nene the pass to Paul. Dishes it to Gordon. Screen by Baamute. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Harden comes in for Paul. The Heat trail by 6. Passes it to Askins. He dishes it to Marley. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Marley's got 6 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Screen by Baamute. Gordon kicks to Harden. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And, you know, over time, Harden has really mastered the pump fake. Amazing watching him continue to trick the defense time and time again.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Nene. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Mbaamute. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat trail by 6. And there's the pass to Marley. The screen from Brown. Here's Haskins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Hardaway's checked in for Miami. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Hey, he just threw that possession away. Hopefully he learns from that and doesn't make the same mistake again.
Here is Harden. He's got 19. The dish to Gordon. Screen by Capella. Harden gets to Ariza. Capella sets a screen for Ariza. Harden's shot is good.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And I tell you what, Greg, once he finds that rhythm, he's hard to guard. Shots come easy for him.
Here's Hardaway, and the rejection by Harden. Here's the floater. He lays it in. Timeout. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
Well, I tell you what, he's putting together quite a game here, knocking down shots and building upon this lead.
Timeout called, the Heat. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Heat trail by 11. Now Hardaway. He's got 9. Brown outside. Pass to Marley. Just 5 to shoot. The screen from Brown. Shot to stop the run. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Rockets leading by 9. Anderson the screen. Harden kicks to Gordon. Anderson a screen on Marley. Anderson the screen. Stolen by Marley. In transition, here comes Miami. Pass to Askins. Marley dishes to Hardaway. The kick out to Brown. Heat moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Askins. Ariza covering. Askins, no good.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Marley. He's got 6. Harden outside. But he recovers it.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Brown. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Heat have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brown drops them both. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Harden kicks to Capella. Harden with a screen on Brown. Gordon against Marley. Ariza, right side, 5 to shoot. Anderson with the screen for Ariza. Offline with his 3. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Askins. Feeds it to Brown. Back to Hardaway. Over Harden. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 11 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Harden the pass to Gordon. Kicks it to Ariza. Screen by Capella. Back to Gordon. Capella with a screen on Marley. The feed now to Ariza. Marley against Gordon. Harden outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 32 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And the Heat call time here. The Heat trail by 13. Hardaway with it. 11 points in the game. Hardaway is screen on Capella. The screen from Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Marley takes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Gordon kicks to Harden. Back to Gordon. Screen by Capella. Goes up the baseline, and that one comes up a bit short. Hardaway with a wide open look. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Capella with a screen on Hardaway. It's Harden. Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Now here's Marley. 8 points for him. Passes it to Bowen. Buries the long-range jumper. Bowen's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Now here's Gordon. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Soft touch on the floater there. Gordon knows when to pull out this unblockable shot of his.
Brown sets a screen for Hardaway. And the pass to Askins. The screen from Brown. Off the pick. That one a little long.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Harden kicks to Gordon. Screen by Capella. Ariza has the open look. And another 3 for Houston.
And Ariza has great confidence in his shot. A dynamite catch-and-shoot player.
The Heat trail by 13. Hardaway passes to Askins. He feeds it to Marley. Brown with the screen on Gordon. Pass to Askins. The screen from Brown. Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him. So Houston will take it the other way. And it's Ariza in the corner. Anderson outside. Houston moving it around. Screen by Capella. Gordon against Marley. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by the Heat. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lets a floater go. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Ariza with the bucket.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The screen from Brown. Here's Askins. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And, you know, Kevin, his team is struggling a bit right now. I mean,
Nasty.
talk about bringing it. Like how Gordon stays low to the ground, keeps that center of gravity anchored. Quick driving inside and excellent finishing at the basket.
And so it's Houston holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everybody. So far, a pretty one-sided first half. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. James Harden led the way in the first half. He tallied 6 three-point shots and made the opposing D have to constantly keep track of him on the perimeter. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
I'll tell you, we could see that the Beard is an annual MVP candidate. Premier shot creator, endless tricks for drawing foul, and he hits big, big shots. We've seen it all through 2 quarters. This is a guy you can build the entire offense around.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Well, the bottom line, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splaka kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
Give it up for your Heat. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. We've got Hardaway, Brown out there with Mourning. Then it's Marley, and it's Mashburn in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And taken away by Paul. And here we go, fast break. Paul's got it. And it's Houston with another.
Well, I tell you what, that's a shot Chris Paul is really comfortable with. I mean, if he gets the space to rise up from mid-range, he's going to bury that.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Hardaway, no good. Rockets leading by 20. Ariza outside. Here's Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And it is absolutely remarkable watching Harden draw contact. So effortless, so crafty, and so consistent in putting the defense in a bind.
The Rockets shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
First free throw is good. Harden hits them both. And here is Hardaway. Mourning with the screen. Hardaway kicks to Mourning. Here's Mashburn. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
Boy, the defense looked helpless there. I mean, he's going to lay it up every time when he's got a smaller defender on him.
Harden sets the big for Paul. Back to Harden. The three. And it's Mourning with the rebound. The Heat trail by 20. The three from Marley. Down low. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1-for-4 start.
Harden kicks to Paul. Back to Harden. Anderson the screen. Harden dishes to Paul. Clock at 6. Anderson with the screen for Paul. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
No problem at all operating in the paint for Chris Paul. He shoots an excellent percentage, even down there amongst the trees.
Hardaway for 3. And it's Hardaway again missing.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Mashburn, the pass to Hardaway. Mourning inside. Capella covering. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far. Hardaway against Paul. Ariza outside. Back to Paul. Screen by Capella. Paul kicks to Capella. Over in the corner, Paul. Capella dishes to Anderson. Here's Ariza. Houston working now with the new shot clock. And the dunk by Capella.
Love how Capella stays alert on the offensive board, creating second chance opportunities thanks to that activity.
And the Heat call time here. For the Rockets, Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Mbah a Moute comes in for Trevor Ariza. A difficult situation for Miami. Pass to Mashburn. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. Mashburn's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Marley passes to Crotty. They get the rebound. Marley with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Passes it to Mashburn. Mourning with the screen. Another shot. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Mashburn's got his 2nd basket. Harden against Marley. Harden kicks to Paul. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. Mashburn's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Mourning, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
You know, can't afford these kinds of mistakes right now, Greg. It's as simple as that. And they're making it hard on themselves.
The Rockets making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Houston leading by 20. Here's Paul. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Paul's got 16 points. And Miami has possession. Dishes to Marley. From past the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Nene's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Paul. 16 points for him. Nene dishes to Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Tucker's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. The pass to Crotty. Here's Mashburn. Heat moving the ball around. Brown kicks to Mourning. He dishes it to Marley. Looking to get back on track here. Mourning. Doesn't go that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. The offensive rebound. And Mbah a Moute, the pass to Harden. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 38 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here is Mourning. 10 points for him. Here's Brown. Some solid defense there by Nene. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Paul with the ball, and it's blocked. They recover it. Here's Mashburn. Pass to Crotty. Mourning with the screen. Crotty, the pass to Mourning. He kicks it to Marley. Mourning a screen on Nene. Marley. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And I think these are the shots he's got to avoid taking. I mean, already struggling. He's not helping his team right now looking at those shots.
To end the drought, and it's good on the way in. Marley's got 10 points in the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
They set the pick. Nene, the screen. Paul outside. Now the dish to Mba Amute. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Mba Amute has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Feeds to Mourning. The rebound by Harden.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Here's Paul following the basket by Alonzo Mourning. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Marley no good.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's Tucker. No good on the triple.
Unfortunately, his shot has been everywhere, all over the place. Can't buy a basket. However, his teammates got him covered.
Here's Mashburn. Here's Crotty. Kicks it to Marley. Pass to Mashburn. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Rockets with the rebound. And Mba Amute has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, Harden. To the inside. It's stolen by Brown. In transition, here comes Miami. The putback. It's good on the putback.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
Greg, they're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets have devastated their defense.
Now, here's Tucker. He's got 5. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Marley. That one goes. Count it. Marley's got 12 points in the game. Rockets leading by 19. Nene, the screen. Paul dishes to Harden. And there's the feed to Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Outstanding presence of mind. Harden is constantly looking for the open shooter.
Here's Crotty. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Mourning. He can't get it to go. And it's Houston the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. Nene, the screen. Paul outside. There's the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Passes to Askins from the arc. Here's Mourning, and he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
One shot.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Paul kicks to Gordon. Back to Paul. The 17-footer. No good off the front iron.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
That's it to go. That one good from Askins.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Ariza kicks to Capella. Paul for three. Again, the miss by Paul.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Here's Gordon. Screen by Capella. Hardaway against Paul. Tries from 16. Again, the miss by Paul.
No other way to say it. Flat out bad defense. Didn't even contest the shot. Lucky for them, he misfired on it.
Hardaway passes to Askins. Mourning with the screen. Floats one up. And he banks in the layup. Mourning's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum, Greg, getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And he drains the three, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. Gordon and Ariza are on the wings. Anderson is down low with Capella. And it's Paul in at the one spot. Here's Crotty. He feeds it to Hardaway. Mourning with the screen. Askins passes to Mourning. Charity stripe shot. And that one goes long.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
And it's Ariza in the corner. Outside Gordon. There's the triple. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Hardaway passes to Crotty. Dishes to Mourning. There's the pass to Crotty. 5 to shoot. Mourning kicks to Hardaway. Three-pointer. And the Heat, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Anderson the screen. Off the screen. And the basket by Gordon. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Love seeing Gordon work in the pick and roll. Great at pulling up to shoot once the screen comes his way.
But they'll get another chance.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets leading by 5. Paul with the ball. Outside Gordon. They set the screen. Here's Ariza. Hits the three-point bomb.
You must stay with Ariza when the screen is being set, Kevin. I mean, he knows how to capitalize in these situations.
Pass to Crotty. He dishes it to Mourning. Good work defensively by Capella.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Paul kicks to Gordon. Back to Paul. Houston moving it around. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Crotty. Here's Bowen. He kicks it to Hardaway. Here's Mourning. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella.
Shooting for Miami, Alonzo Mourning. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Rockets leading by 7. Paul outside. Ariza right side. Chalk up 2 there. Ariza's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Askins. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Paul kicks to Gordon. There's the pick. It's Ariza on the wing. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Pass to Crotty. Mourning with the screen. Here's Askins. Capella covering. Now the dish to Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Rockets leading by 10. Shot by Gordon, wide open. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely, Greg. I mean, of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
The Heat making a switch here. Brown's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team during that last break. He was not happy with their shot selection, and he let them know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots in the flow of the offense. Stay with the plan. We'll see if they can get it going.
Paul against Hardaway. Paul dishes to Gordon. Capella sends a screen for Gordon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, when Gordon is healthy, he's extremely effective. I mean, he's a high-motor player who strokes it well from deep, actually strokes it well from everywhere.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Marley's checked in for the Heat. And he can't hit the second. The Heat trail by 8. Feeds it to Hardaway. Capella against Mourning. Passes it to Bowen. Back to Mourning. Now the pass to Bowen. And again, Miami with the triple.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Gordon's got a great ability to draw contact. You got to respect that. He's an aggressive scorer who makes it tough on the defense, even if they get physical with him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Gordon. Good on both. The Heat trail by 7. Hardaway kicks to Mourning. And taken away by Paul. And it's Houston on the break. Paul's running.
And Chris Paul, very much one of the best and most talented point guards in the league. A really poised floor leader who always is talking and is really an excellent leader, too.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they've been a completely different team at the line here tonight. Maybe they're finally turning a corner when it comes to their free throw shooting.
James Harden, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And so Paul nails both of them. So it's Miami now. 9-point game. Hardaway against Paul. Here's Mashburn. Plays it up off the glass.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And here are the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Anderson, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Ariza. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 17 points for Trevor Ariza.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
So it's Miami now, trailing by 10. Here's Mourning, and it's Miami with another.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, and you know, it looks effortless, easy, silky smooth, textbook shooting form. Man, that's nice.
Kicks to Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 40 points.
Easy to see why Harden's an all-star level talent. Has an ability to score in a hurry.
Pass to Mashburn. The feed to Brown. Dishes to Mourning. Shoots over Capella. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Houston leading by 10. Harden outside. Miami grabs the miss.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Hardaway kicks to Mourning. And he banks in the layup. Mourning's got 16 here in the second half.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Paul, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. And the Rockets lead by 10.
You know, one of the things, Kevin, that makes Chris Paul such a terrific floor general is his ability to run the pick and roll. Whether he passes it or keeps it, he usually always makes the right decision.
The screen from Brown. Here's Mashburn. Off target from outside.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, I think the defense flat out gave up. I mean, didn't even try to get back into the picture on that fast break finish.
Paul's shot is off. The Heat trail by 8. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Your Heat, Jamal Mashburn. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And so he makes both from the line. Rockets leading by 6. Capella with a screen on Hardaway. Paul passes to Harden. Ariza outside. Clock at 6. Back to Harden. The tray. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And it's time for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. He won't be returning to this game, and he may be out for a long time. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
At the line for your Heat, Jamal Mashburn. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Rockets leading by 3. Now here's Paul. Capella sets a screen for Paul. Over Hardaway. Paul's shot is off. Heat on offense. Marley dishes to Hardaway. He feeds it to Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Harden.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Here's Mourning, and Capella sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. He dishes it to Paul. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Harden outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 44.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Here's Hardaway, 14 feet away. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Alonzo Mourning.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Anderson the screen. Paul gets to Ariza. Kept alive by Houston. Goes back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Man, it's nice to see Capella get that deep position inside, and then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack it.
Gentlemen,
Two shots. Two shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Oh, I tell you what, it's really impressive how Capella has improved his role so quickly, Kevin. I mean, he's a starting caliber center known for his defense, but continues to make strides on offense, too.
And he is unable to get the second one. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Hardaway for three. Rebounded by Capella.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Rockets lead by 6.
You know, Capella's really hard to do.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Shooting two.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
Off the inbound, money! And now they trail by just 4.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
At the line for the Rockets, James Harden. 2 shots.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hardaway for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Ariza kicks to Paul, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Smith for 3. Can't get it to fall. So Houston wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.